Champions rise, top 6 NBA clutch plays. The clash between the Raptors and Celtics is hard to forget. You must agree that every basketball fan surely remembers the epic showdown from the 2000s. That was the last year McGrady played for the Raptors. Last moments remained and the Celtics were in the lead. Yet, the morale on the Raptors side was high. Just the last second remaining and Carter scored 2 points for his team and the Toronto Raptors won that match. Until today, we could not forget that match. There are so many similar clutch moments that are hard to forget. Here's a list of our 6 favorite clutch moments of all time. Heat vs. Celtics. The number 1 on our list is the match between the Miami Heat and Boston Celtics. Miami had a lead of 3-2, and Boston desperately needed to win the game to tie the series. This was the final moment of the match, and the Miami Heat led with 103-102. 3 milliseconds were left, and Derek White was in possession of the ball. Heat was ready to snatch the ball from his hand. They just had to stall for a few more seconds till the buzzer rang. Derek intelligently passes the ball to Marcus Smart. Marcus knew he didn't have much time. He immediately aimed for the bucket and shot for his target. Unluckily, he slipped at his attempt and fell to the ground. The ball just circled the rim and missed the basket. Luckily for the Celtics, Derek was quick enough to shoot again for an offensive rebound. But the drama started after that. They weren't sure if the ball left his palms before the buzzer rang. And when the shot was checked, the buzzer rang after a millisecond of the ball leaving his skin. The scores were leveled, and the match was entered in extra time, and the Celtics eventually won. Heat vs. Bucks. The next thriller on the list is the Bucks and the Heat clash. Miami Heat led the series 3-1 and presented an outstanding show for the crowd. The Bucks were leading the match with a score of 116-118. Chris Middleton with the ball and passed it to Butler. And wow! What an extraordinary performance by Butler! With just half a minute remaining in the match, Butler dunked the ball and leveled the score. How beautifully he caught the ball, tripped, and fell down. But before touching the ground, he shot for his target, falling. That was just mind-blowing. After going into extra time, the Heat eventually won the match. But what a show by Butler! His impressive dunk was the reason the Heat won that day. Timberwolves vs. Magic. The third nail-biter is from the 2016 NBA season. The score was leveled between Minnesota Timberwolves and Orlando Magic at 101-101. But the match took an unexpected turn. With just 6 seconds left in the game, Evan Fournier was in possession of the ball. He beautifully dodged the massive Timberwolves defense and cleared the field. He stood at the three-point line, frequently dribbling the ball. With just 3 minutes left in the match, he aimed for the bucket to score a three-pointer. And wham! What a shot! The ball passed through the bucket, and the Magic snatched the lead. Due to the few seconds left on the clock, that final shot was the decisive shot of the match. Trailblazers vs. Suns. The clash between Portland Trailblazers and Phoenix Suns is next on our list. The scores were leveled between the two with 104-104. Only 2 seconds were left until the buzzer, and both teams were struggling for the dunk. Damian Lillard with the ball, running to the basket, dodging every player on his way. In the last second of the game, Lillard aimed for the bucket, and wham! What a fantastic dunk that was! We can never forget that battle between the two. What do you think about it? Phillies vs. Celtics. That takes us to number 5 on our list, the thrilling encounter between the Boston Celtics and Philadelphia Phillies. Celtics were in the lead with 115-113 with just 22 seconds remaining in the match. Boston was leading the series with 2-1, and they needed just one more win to name the title. On the other hand, the Phillies needed this game badly to remain in the game. James Harden in possession of the ball. He stood near the three-point line and aimed for the target. With just 18 seconds left, Harden scored the decisive three-pointer and snatched the lead from Celtics like snatching a candy from the baby. The match was won by the 76ers, and the series was tied 2. Nuggets vs. Lakers. The final moment we have brought for you is the epic clash between the Denver Nuggets and Los Angeles Lakers. Nuggets were leading the series with 3-0. Almost 3 minutes were left in the game, and the Nuggets won the match, leading the scoreboard with 107-104. Nikola Jokic with the ball, trying to find the perfect spot to increase the lead. With 25 feet away from the basket and a 6 feet 10 inches Davis Anthony blocking him, he stretched his body and aimed for the target. With a perfect three-pointer, the scores were increased to 110-104. That was one of the craziest moments in any match. The Nuggets fans were crazily shouting for their team, and the Lakers supporters were dead silent. There must be some clutch moments that you still remember even though decades have passed by. These moments always stay in our memories, and whenever we think about those, we feel goosebumps. If you liked the video, drop a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to mention your favorite clutch moment in the comments. For more NBA-related videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Until next time, goodbye.